Hello friends. Welcome once again to Crochet Step by Step with Mari. Roll on today friends. I am going to show you how to crochet. This nice purse is super cute. So if you would like to know how to weave it stay from start to finish, let's start watching this video. For this project I will use this type of material. Is a wool. Of the number 3 approximately. Is this type of material I bought it on Amazon brings 50 and in this case, well, it tells us that it is 80% of viscose and I think it is wool that you mention here. But it does not bring more data because I do not know how to read its language. So I'm at home. Let's be guided by size can be. A 3 of them or a number 4 wool I will use. 3.50 hook. We will need scissors. I have already prepared here a bow. I also recommend having at hand a few eyes or details to decorate. I'm going to go to them because putting them step by step goes. Let's start by securing our first point. And I'm going to start knitting. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14. (15, 16, 17, 18). We can leave it as good as 18. And I'm going to leave it at 26, yes 26 hours. Let's add one more chain stitch. And I'm going to pass this one chain stitch without knitting, and in the next one I start knitting. Single crochet. Next chain stitch. Single crochet. Next. Single crochet, and so I will be weaving a single crochet for each space. And this detail is going to be super easy. Practical. And well, you know, it's time to enjoy giving gifts to our favorite person or to our favorite people. Look, when we arrive at a certain height, for example, what we can do is pass this part to lose it at the same time that we are weaving it. And so we will no longer have that losing it in the end with the smile seems to them. And look at this. And at the end we just adjust it and that's it. And as I tell you, can you give it away or sell it? So start your business, friend. Where is the sale stitch? Where am I going to tell you where it works a lot for me? With mommy companions of my children's children at school with the mommies, you can see that the groups are now in place. Okay, so I put the material I have. I tell you, look, I have this and this and this. Even sometimes they tell me, okay, and if we do this to give away Mother's Day, and if we do this to give the Teacher's Day as a gift, so you friends, put it there and you will see that there are buyers now. Finish. Let's go here to throw. To adjust this isn't here. We cut. This we have just done, we will be repeating it. Yes, then I make a chain stitch twist. And I'm going to take this one. This one is not, because this is the height one. I'm going to move on to this next point. And let's knit single crochet. Next point. Single crochet. And so I will continue to weave until completing all round. Here to finish my round. Let's leave single crochet. Single crochet. And this last point, friends, if you are a beginner, do not lose it because it is extremely important. Because if there are no decreases, here is the last point. Una chain stitch. This is the height stitch chain. That's how I'm going to spend to this stitch I have here. And on this side I am going to start knitting again. Single crochet, and this is about single crochet. One for each space. Round after round, so I'm going to take the lead. And in a moment more I return. I show you friends up to this moment. I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26. And 28 rounds in total. Now I have a stitch chain here. And in this same space I will knit a single crochet. I'm going to move on to the next space and use single crochet. Next space. Single crochet, let's go knitting a stitch for each round. Here you will reach to see the spaces, so it will be very easy to weave it. Once we get to the corner here, let's knit him one. And in the same space, we make 2 single crochets. And we continue to weave. On the other side a point for each space. Then in every corner we are going to place single crochet. I have already reached the next corner, and we are going to place 2 single crochet in the same space. And we continue with a single crochet for each round. Now I am going to complete the whole. Now we will continue. I had told them that we were going to finish the whole round, but let's stop here. I started. I made this part and we are going to stop here for this one. Space, or for this part, friends, you must have the button you will need. Does not necessarily have to be from the heart. It would be very nice where you can find them. You can find it in grocery stores. Or in Parisina as well. Is it where I bought them, or in an A? Where I go that I find a lot of this material, but I don't know if there are any in your country. Eso en Amazon. Or in New World. Okay then. Here is where we are going to place the eyelet. I have already placed it. This is the corner. Y yo 1, 2, 3. And right here I make the corner, and we'll see if with this space it manages to pass the button. Or I have to do another bigger space, and I think so. Look at it. Instead of 3, let's make him maybe 4 chain stitch right. Here I have already found 1, 2, 3, 4, and the same. I make the single crochet. Next stitch. Let's see if with 4 the button passes. It is there if it happens. So we are going to leave it here. We have the eyelet part. And we continue with a point low for each space until completing all round, and watch out, friends, when they cut. Let's leave some material to sew it. Here at the end we make the single crochet. Here. Step you a slip stitch must be released. And something must be left behind. Considerable. For sewing. And now we have our painting. Here is this space for sewing. And here I left this one, which is for the eyelet. Then what I'm going to do is, here I have my painting. I head through the eyelet. I lift here. I think we're going to leave it upside down like this. So the other way around. Lifting. We turn to this side. And on this other side. Yes, and what I have to do is close here. And close on this side. So how are we going to do it? I'm done here. In this part. What I'm going to do is pass. And I will go for this single crochet space. I will pass as if I were losing this strand or this little piece of wool until I get more or less to where I have the fold left. A little more. Let's see if enough is enough here. Or we have to move it a little more. How we will know. Let's place this one and this one, so yes. Then we are going to realize if it is already halfway through or lacks a little more. For me, it still needs a little more. I think it would be nice here. Now we already have more or less half of it. We must head through this space, which is the eyelet. If we put it like this in half, we already have it. And pray what we are going to do is more or less put it here in half. And we will be taking, for example, this part below. There it is, and we are going to drink like this. Half of the chain stitch and close. Half of the chain stitch on both sides and close. Half of the chain stitch. We close. Half of the chain stitch. And so until completing. All round. There it is. Complete my round. And this is how it will look like. I have already finished, if you notice. Here it seems that we have it folded in half, doesn't it? This is how it will look like. Now we have to place on the other side the closure, then we close here. I'm going to give him another stitchmas in that same space to be fixed. And now I'm going to move on to this one. And I pass to close on the other side. There too. I'm going to give it 2 stitches just to close it well. And so I'm leaving now. Closing to the bottom. And this is how it will look like. Complete the closure. Once the closing part is finished, I will pass below. And we will lose this strand that we have left, but first, let's move on. We are going to tie a knot, making him about 2 loops. I attach it so that it does not undo, and here is the knot. And now I can lose it. I pass through here and step back. And we are going to place him. There it is. The details: we are going to place the part first of, on this occasion, the button. Once positioned, let's do the following. I have already placed these eyes here. I place them, tasting more or less the same. You can see where to leave them. Look, I think it's better up here. Yes, and so. As a reference. I could not explain them as a reference. Which one I would put? Unless we count like this along these lines. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 on lines 12 and 13. Y pondríamos. And we would have to count the stitches that in my case would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 and 13. And here I am with only 13 and here it would be round. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 and 12 sorry 11 and 12. 13, 14, 15, 16 and in round 17 between round 17 and 18 I would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9 stitch left. Then more or less you put it to a test. Or tell us how you saw it already. And we are going to do the following me here. I'm going to put these little security cards on him, which are like depression. To fix them. Now what I normally do is to cauterize them. So we turn it on a little bit here. And then we just tap to make it flat and ready here. I usually put them on. This is backwards but now I put them like this, okay? You can turn them at home as well. And here we already have then. Space. What I am going to do here is make the decoration. Let's place him here. Here we place the button then. I'm going to pass it through here. Just to locate it. And now yes. On the inside I'm starting to sew it. I'm going to sew it with a beautiful material like this. Que sea un hilo dorado. I will show them to you. Of these threads to make it look cuter, right? Look. To make it look very nice. I have already posted this detail. And now let's put the part of his mouth on it. Let's add it more or less to see. Here we have the eye part. And I think we are going to place it here in half. Let's see where half of it would be. This is half. Then I will place it here. And we are going to leave him as well as. I am going to turn the material a little bit because it is thin. I am going to turn it into a single strand. And here it is more or less at this address. I will pass it on. And a little lower down a little bit. I'm going to take out the garbage. So look. To make it about 1-1. And I'm going to leave it there. And ready. Here. We cut. And we are going to tie. And let's put some lines. Such as the sender and addressee. Now. Here we cut. Here we are going to place 3 lines. Who would be the sender? And we are going to place addressee. Here at the end, I will place you. Is this keychain? I'm going to see if it can happen. I say yes. And this is how I would stay. And this is the final result. And so friends, is how the final result has turned out of this beautiful purse, and you can do it with 22 stitch. For a keychain, what do you think? Nice easy truth that yes. And good friends, remember that there are more super cute little things here in this channel. For example, this that is held by the baby Jesus. And that this mameluco or overall can be found on my Bless and Crochet channel. So I'll be waiting for you. I say goodbye, thank you for accompanying me today. I am Mari Rolone. And you're on my crochet channel step by step with Mari Rolone. Until the next